Hand clap to the masses, Autolas guys. We're back again for another Mystelics Reacts channel, guys. Of course, this apparently still deals with that of MJ, the DJ, who of course made the video and of course was pretty much inquiring about Dominica and the forward motion of the Dominican people when it comes down to the situation. And of course, he put out the video, but not everybody was very much excited about that video right there. I think this is one of his partners, and of course this video, not this video, but this audios were actually sent to me in this regard, and I was listening to some of them, and there's some vital points that I want to make necessary to you guys. So with that said, guys, round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned into yet another Mystelics reaction, guys. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate that, and subscribe and turn on our post notifications so you can become a part of the Mystelics reaction family. You don't know. Anyways, guys, let's get into it right there. There's some swear words and stuff, hopefully I can take it out, but without further ado, guys, let us get into it right there. Okay, let's put up the volume on this thing there.
What you going for them, my brother? Trust me. You are under the carry. And you see all the man that they're there that don't push what he does do there. Anyway, I wish you good luck. Nothing to tell you again, my brother.
So this person is vexed with MJ for pretty much speaking out about the issue and pretty much telling him that whatever happens to him as a result of him putting out his thoughts, his feelings out there on the situation that seems to be happening in Dominica, and to him as an entertainer, he's pretty much telling him he should not have done this right there. He's telling him you should have stayed quiet, bro. Stay quiet. Don't say nothing, but whatever happens to you after that, if the government decide they don't want to side with you again and you are left for dead, so to speak, then you are on your own. I'm not going to be a friend to help you out, even though what you are saying is true, but I'm not going to be there to help you. This is the second one right there.
Imagine, I don't know, I like to talk, I like to talk on business. So much things get on the Labour Party, my brother.
So apparently MJ have gotten a lot of things according to this individual. He got a lot of things under the Labour Party and he's complaining. Why are you complaining? You got a lot of things from them. I've also heard another story in this regard right there, but I will not put that out there as regards to certain comments stating how we got the money and stuff, but I have no dealings with this one right there. So let us just continue on this.
What's it? You don't take my voice to do what you want, my brother. Give a fuck, I talk to you straight. What's it, man? So much little money when that man pass for you, my brother. I know. And that just stay in that there. No more you know. You check help you to boost up your vibes, boost up your business.
That's rather interesting. So much money is passing through Ed, that individual stated to the DJ right there. And it's rather interesting that sometimes you think that people are working extra hard. People are working extra hard to make things happen for them, and you think when they make it, hey, they finally make it on their own, but you realize no, they have not made it on their own. People were actually helping them. I am definitely one of those who people helped. A lot of people actually aided me when it comes down to taking me places or flying me out to certain places for me to be able to do certain things, to make connections and whatnot. And I got help from individuals, no doubt about it. And in that regard, I'm also helping other individuals to elevate themselves. But he's saying that the government them gave him monies through Ed, of whatever, Ed gave him some monies to help him in his business. And he's complaining about the very government because the economy is dwindling. But there's something vital I want to mention. I'll talk about that in a moment.
Do what you want to do. Go where you want to do. Do what you want, my brother. And now, you find out. Because not good and you want to be blasting the government, my brother. Well,
he's blasting the government because the government has failed the economy. Right now, he's not getting any sort of handout, so you realize, hey, we're feeling the pressure. We're feeling the pressure. No money is coming to him anymore from all you. So he's feeling the pressure of the actual economy, and this is probably one of the reasons why he was crying. Because he understands that he was getting help from the government or from individuals in society who were in the government, and they were actually helping him. But when it comes down to the other people who are not getting that help, he literally feeling the burden for them. But now that he's not getting the kind of monies that he used to get from different individuals, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with actually helping people out. But now that he's not getting it, he's literally feeling what every other person is feeling. This is probably one of the reasons why he was crying. Anyways, let's continue.
You are alone about what you're looking for. I hope you can carry what you're looking for, my brother. That's true. Really, I talk to you straight. I don't talk to you halfway to take it all you want. I talk to you straight. It's your choice to take it all you want. Because when you post, people don't give all they want. At the end of the day, you know what you're writing. I know what I say. You check. I check in for doing, my brother. Real doing, and you reaching that point where you have to just continue setting your fire and it reach you, I really bring you. For me, that is how it is. I don't believe nobody can talk to you. You need to talk to nobody. All you need to do is follow your click and don't do all the business like that.
So you shouldn't be talking. You should just accept whatever the government help you out. Stay quiet. Hush your mouth. Don't talk. Don't talk about the economy when you know the economy is bad. Don't talk about it. Shut up. That is what this guy is pretty much telling the other guy. And whatever circumstances that happen after that, well, it's on your own. This is what his supposed friend or family or whatever, I don't know, his colleague or whoever is telling him. Don't talk about what is affecting the rest of the people. Worry about yourself. You getting money from whoever. Worry about that. And if you start talking about the economy, you're not going to get monies again. That is another reason why you understand the economy is failing people. Because he's pretty much reiterating that, hey, you start talking against the system that is there, in the present system that is pretty much there. And you start talking against the system that is dwindling the people. So you yourself will start to feel it too. You're not going to be a favorite. Right there, that's what he's telling him.
Check, you will try to inside that program in the country, and trust me, it won't go. Because I always always come for you. I go straight like a man. If it's not that place for inside, they're gonna stick with this to inside.
Inside? Which inside? The man was just talking about the economy and how the economy is literally affecting people and he's feeling the burden of it. How is he inciting anything? He's saying, hey guys, we are, but he himself go back and say he want to vote the same thing that is oppressing him. Hey, you know, you as his friend or whatever you are to this individual, you're pretty much saying that he should not talk about it, and whatever situation that he ends up with is on him. So everybody should just stay quiet and just take the blows, man.
I am not go school or go school. I'm not stupid. I'm not people that put it in my head. I see it. When you post it shine, you know. So when you share to my phone, that is what you do. You do anyway. So it's to share for people to get it and spread it. Who do like me? Who do like who? Who do like you? Who do like Scary? Who like Linton? Who do like Linton? And so you want to spread and want it. Who that want to get it? All they want and do what they want. My brother, trust me. Do it. And all I can tell you, continue your journey, my brother. All of you can say the same button I do. But I do believe I'll comment and tell you no, say I mess up the anything. I'll just watch and play a blind eye. At the end of the day, my brother, all of us the big man, we have a responsibility. As I tell you again, my brother, there's so much color on that head. For it to be a cool life, you never get nothing under the government, my brother. You will be stupid, my brother. You will be idea, I don't talk, my brother. And what I tell you, I don't tell it to people, I tell it to you. And real talk like that, my brother.
So he was getting plenty cool out. Cool out doesn't solve the problems of society, you know. It is a temporary fix, just like people taking for a temporary fix because they're trying to escape their problems. But the problems doesn't disappear because you get a temporary fix. You teach a man to fish, you don't give a man a fish. You not only teach him to fish, but you also provide some sort of market where he can sell his fish. So he can get some money to then feed his family, not just fish, but other things as well. And of course, that will also help in the community when you buy in different things from supermarkets and all the other places. That, of course, is consumerism from your part. Not just you being the producer, but the consumer as well. So you get to sell your fish in the different markets organized by the economy or the government. And then you produce, the government gets a cut via taxes and all these kind of things there. More money is coming into the country because you get the markets to do these things. But you're not telling the man about these things. You're telling him about the cool out. Because you know the economy is not doing well. Let's continue.
What? So we said, you all know what you about. What you post, we'll see what it's for. And we'll see what I do and what I do with that. But I'm working now. But what you follow in there, you find out what is going to happen. What I do and what I do. We'll see what it's for. And we'll see what I do and what I do with that. But I'm working now. But what you follow in there, you find out what is going to happen. Anyway, my brother, I wish you good luck, my brother. And leave us now, I don't know the involved in the business I do. I don't say nothing, I don't have to tell you. That is the last time I will tell you about what you post, what you post.
Cool.
They will see you, and what friends inside Dominica there, trust me, it will work for you. Like you putting people to prepare for that now. You will send a message, you send.
The man is literally trying to help you to win, my boy. Not you that just say about you don't have work or something like that. I didn't hear it properly, but it seems like he said you don't have work, but blah blah blah. If you don't have work, my boy, and the economy is also dwindling under you, the man is coming out to speak his mind about the situation that is affecting him. And that can also affect you too, because you're in the same economy, unless you're one of the individuals getting handouts from the government and you think that is it. As a man, you are literally situating yourself to get handouts. As a man. This is, and when another man speaks and say, hey guys, you have an issue with the place, you then trying to tell the man, nah man, let's continue. I can't.
The man give you strength, my brother. You can't tell me the man don't give you strength. I know everybody. I don't know everybody, my brother. The man give you little. The man help plenty people in their little business, my brother. The man give you little strength. They don't know what I say. What I say, I don't lie.
But you don't necessarily have to be lying to understand that giving people monies and whatnot in an economy that is not conducive for business will definitely make the businesses flop. This is one of the things that you learn in micro and macroeconomics, you know. Especially when it comes into microeconomics, you have to make sure when you're setting up your business, you have to look at the profitability factor of the population. Profitability factor, profit. The profitability factor of the population is their spending power. The population, the amount of people that will potentially be a part of your business. And of course, the raw materials, if you're associated close to the raw materials or not, and this kind of things there. If you're doing something in the basis of the economy, you must find that this economy has some sort of sustainability. You must produce these things and there must be a demand for it as well. This is one of the reasons why supermarkets and these places, they should not be flopping unless there's an over-influx of supermarkets in the place where one supermarket will end up, because people have to eat. It's a demand. It's a demand. And if you go around, guys, if you notice in Portsmouth, if you go around Portsmouth and this place is there, you can decide you want to get one thing. And you realize there are different prices of that one thing in different stores. I've noticed that for myself. In some areas, bourbon biscuit, I checked in the other day, I used to buy bourbon biscuit for 50 cents. In some places, you get bourbon biscuit for 50 cents. In other places, you get 75 cents. Other places, you get $1 for bourbon biscuit. It is understanding of demand wherever they're situated. Of course, if the higher prices are amongst people with lower prices, guess what's going to happen? The businesses are selling bourbon biscuits and higher prices is going to flop. Because most likely people are going to be going to the cheaper stores to get their bourbon biscuit for 50 cents. That is how economic works. But if you have an economy that is not doing well with the people with no spending power, very little spending power, and you have to depend on the handouts, my goodness. It doesn't matter if you set up small business, it's going to flop. It is going to flop, especially depending on the kind of business that you want to do. And people, you don't see this, bro. Helping people, you give them money. Give them money for their thing. Look at the bus drivers. After they give the bus drivers some money, I wait a few times for me to ask a few bus drivers that knew me. And they tell me the same thing. They're just happy that they got the thing to buy a little tire for them to put in their house. One of them tell me they bought a fridge. All kind of thing in the bus money. That's supposed to help them with the bus. Hey. Let's continue.
I sure what I'm telling you. It's not all of them. They might plenty people, but plenty people demand help.
It's not about helping people, bro. If you're helping people, you can give a man bread all the time, you know. If you constantly give a man bread all the time, what's going to happen is going to be dependent on you. And when he's dependent on you and he realizes, hey, nothing is happening because of the economy, he's going to be dependent on you. And when you're not getting anything, guess what's going to happen? He going to die. Or he might be forced to go back into the economy that is already not doing well. So therefore, you are creating people to be loyal on the very people that is destroying the economy itself. And on the basis of that, you're telling your friend, hey, do not speak about the economy, because these people who are destroying the economy is also helping you, giving you the bread instead of you making your bread and selling your bread and those kind of things there. You're saying don't talk about these things because the other people might suffer, but you are getting a little help here and there. That is okay. I mean, come on.
It's like when that place kind of place, come back in our place, is also my doesn't fool, my brother. We have a problem.
Well, your stomach doesn't full. It's not that your stomach doesn't full. It's because you don't have food to full your stomach. Because you're constantly waiting for breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs doesn't full stomach. It doesn't full stomach. You're waiting for the constant breadcrumbs all the time because the breadcrumbs are free. There's some people I know that have their little business here and they do their little pizzas and cakes and all kind of things. Ice pop and this kind of things in Grand Bay. and they're not making ends meet. They are constantly getting the breadcrumbs because the economy is not conducive for them. Especially understanding. It's kind of like something I noticed after Hurricane Maria. Not after Hurricane Maria, a little time after. Where when Ross was gone and everything was like that, and people decided to come on the street to sell fruits. This is not something you saw very common, but if you were driving from Portsmouth to Roseau, the amount of people you see on the roadside selling fruits and vegetables just for them to see if they can make some bread, because there's literally no money circulating for them. So you have an over-influx of individuals along the route where they are trying to get sales for their fruits, and other people are also trying to say serious competition along the roadside, because there's nothing else for them to do at that point in time, especially in their lives or at the age that they have. Going out on the road, getting a little food to see if they can sell on the road instead of just eating all of it for themselves to see if they can make a little money to pay their light bill. I mean, this is not a gimmick, no?
It's just like me to my brother. So much fucking that I hell, and it's bad that I get in.
I was going to say something in this regard right there of helping people. No matter sometimes how much you help people, sometimes they're only there to see what they can get from you. These people that sometimes you help is not your friends, you know. And let this be a lesson to all the young people out there. The younger people out there. I say like I say old person. But let this be a lesson to everybody out there. Especially the younger folks. Just because you help people means that the people are actually there for you. They're not your friend. They're only there to see what they can get from you. And when you're not giving them anything, guess what? They were never your friend to begin with. And when they retaliate, you're saying, bye, help that person. But you never realize that person was never your friend to begin with. But you have to get this in all your mind. Just because you help people doesn't mean the people that you help will be grateful for the help that you give them. Human nature is an incredible thing, you know. Especially sometimes when they do remember what you've done for them. But on the other side, for the economy, the people are destroying the economy itself, giving you little dregs. They're giving you breadcrumbs. And you're just supposed to be happy and thankful for the breadcrumbs. Even when you realize what is going on. And you start, hey guys, something needs to happen to the economy to boost us up. Because we're not getting monies anymore. I mean, it's not rocket science.
So I come in that game there, I know the game, my brother. We must be fair and square, my brother. We must pretend, my brother. I don't tell you no old fella about nothing. I tell you no straight. How the man was helping, but how much man I know the man help. To build up their small business, my brother. Oh no, what they say. So it's stupid, I know what they tell you. For that one, my brother. You see the perversion there?
Perversion.
There, my brother. With the rest there. And all you have to continue to do what you're doing, my brother. If you find it that going to bring something for you, continue doing it. So the best thing is what you have to do is you choose your side, you choose your vibes, you choose what you want to do. Choose it, my brother. You can never. Because Chef Song's trying that, you know. Is that same for right there? There was Chef Song's trying, you know. And you see case and you have to be losing and paying court. Now we change the thing now to Moon Serie. Them know where you want to come Dominica, my brother. A businessman like you, my brother. You around, my brother. You around, trust me. You around, my brother. You piss me up with how much of my brother. You believe good thing you're doing. Caution you're doing, my brother. You're doing. Real thing, my brother. I tell you, I'm mad about you, my brother. You're doing.
Guys, the amount of course what Mr. say inside there, you know, hopefully I take all of them out. But the man was talking about the economy and how the economy is not doing well. Everybody's seeing that in Dominica and outside of Dominica as well. How you not seen that baffles me? But on the basis that you say that he's getting handouts. He's getting handouts to fool a little hole here and there. The breadcrumbs he's getting. Boy, I tell you, boy, you're something else, boy. Oh, you're something else, You trying to belittle the man that trying to help make some sort of help for you, for the economy. Trying to say, hey, Prime Minister, something needs to happen to the economy. We are not doing well here. You need to organize, do things, put things in place for people. On the other hand, I heard about Gabriel Christian was talking about trying to bring factories into in Dominica. Makwesa asked any economist in the place about agriculture and this kind of things there in Dominica, elevating Dominica. They will tell you that is the first thing that Dominica is supposed to do. Don't trust my word, you know. Go and ask any economist that knows about Dominica. And he will tell you exactly what needs to be done in Dominica that is not being done. We're looking for tourism, and the tourism aspect doesn't even help much people in terms of what the agricultural sector can do. Tourism only affects a certain amount of people, you know, guys. Agriculture affects everybody in Dominica. Because when you plant and you export, you're helping your family, you're helping the oxes, you're helping bus drivers, all kind of things. And that money can also be put in the tourism sector to help boost it. I mean, we doesn't think. We doesn't think.
Man like you, my brother. You young man like you step up in the my brother. That you have doing and picking you go try to block the government, but you can never win, my brother. Doing.
But he actually had a meeting with the Prime Minister though, as a result of this crying that he was doing and talking about the thing and his burden that he was bearing. Then, well, he had a meeting, he and the other DJs had a meeting with the Prime Minister. So I guess that is a good sign of some sort of hearing them. But sometimes they come and hear just to pretend as if they're doing things for you and nothing is being done. Literally nothing. There's nothing concrete out there for that. What is gonna happen? What is the reason for the meeting? Anyways, let's continue.
Really get the reality to follow thinking all this smart, my brother. Stupid is all you're doing. But putting how much you're making, how much money? You don't have plan time to make nothing. DJ you're doing. Go this for your DJ 500 my entertainment, my brother. I just make money on my entertainment, my boy. You have how much money putting, how much high grade, making how much money. They follow and listening to. Why don't teach you to put to make money by them things for my entertainment?
But Mr. Kantika, so now you're teaching the man to do something that is illegal. You tell him to go and plant high grade for him to sell. Who you gonna sell it to? The young people to then destroy the young people? Huh? What kind of advice is that? You tell him go and plant high grade for him to go and sell to the young folks. To make them a bit slow, to make them sleepy, to make them hungry. That is the best thing. Laziness out of it. That is the best thing.
And this is your friend, my brother. And my brother, because I is my brother, pissing me off where I say, doing my brother. And trust me, what will you lose?
Well, if the economy elevates as a result of what he says, that's not a lose, no? That's a win. However, if the economy goes back into the same struggle as after what he says, he might end up losing, and the economy is still losing too. And you yourself will lose too. You yourself will lose too. But hey, what do I know? What does Mystelics know? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. I just had to react this day. I was gonna do another video, but this one was interesting to me, man. I had to post it out. I had to post this out there. And let me know your thoughts, man. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below about the things that was reiterated today. And if you heard any blank stuff right there, guys, just remember to take out the cuss word, man. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification. I'll see you guys next time.